Welcome everybody. My name is Craig Henry. We're here today in the town of Shelburn, Indiana, standing next to a running police vehicle, of which is burning taxpayer dollars actively. They don't do this stuff passively, as you say. The town marshal, Matthew Price, has been wandering around this area here for a few minutes just recently, and he declined to comment on a few things, but there's no reason that we can't keep pressing for transparency, pressing for accountability, and that is exactly what we intend to do today. So, first of all, I'd like it, Tyler, can we come and take a look and see if this guy has cleaned up his act at all since we last saw him? So it looks like he has. He's got a little bit of trash in there below it. He's got some Smoky Mountain herbal snuff. It's premium. It's the classic kind. So he's in there. He's got the Kool-Aid jammer in there. The Hawaiian punch, whatever it is that they have. But anyways, this is the goal of the live stream, is we are here to question the town marshal. So we don't want to bore you. So let's take a walk around. Let's see what's going on today. How's it going, brother? Good. So, as you can see, if you can get a close-up right here. By the way, can everybody let me know in the chat how the audio is working on this? So we do have the town marshal right there. We don't know if he's inclined to ask questions today or answer questions today. He's got his attack dog out there. And as you can tell, I mean, this guy is hiding away in his building. Do they have posted hours here?
I don't know.
The door is clearly unlocked. So this is the man inside that we're looking to ask questions to. He is a public official. Let's swing around and see if we can join the conversation, see if we can get in there. What? I can't hear you, Matt. Come on. What are you saying? What? What's going on? Can you guys hear him? I can't hear him. Can you hear him, Ty?
I can hear him.
Matt, if you're not doing anything wrong, brother, what's the problem with just answering a few questions? I mean, come on, if you've got nothing to hide, surely you don't mind being on camera answering a few questions. I love how you think I can hear you when you're talking to me, but like I certainly can't hear you. So we don't know what he's guarding the door. So are you guys gonna pull this door shut if I attempt to open it? Can you just affirm with a head shake? I know your dog isn't dangerous. Your dog is fine. You're right. It is a little funny. And I'll admit, I really just don't care to respect you. But why are you trying to tell me that your dog is dangerous? Sir? Hey, buddy. Hey, can we get a shot of the dog, this nice dog that he's trying to say is a danger to us? So what's up, big guy? How we doing? Your dog is not mean, Matt. Why are you trying to? Well, then why do I have to keep the door on? What's he gonna do? He's tied to something. I saw you untie him.
He's not untied. This dog's never been tied to anything.
He was tied to something in there. I saw his leash hanging up, bub.
No, he wasn't.
Oh yeah.
You make shit up all the time.
Just like you do. Just like you said, the whole board approved me getting kicked out the other day, right? When it was just Jay Southwood, your master, your ruler. Matthew? Let's see what he's saying.
Yeah. All righty.
Matthew, any comment on the nonprofit that you're running that you've been accused of siphoning funds through? Not any comment on breaking into the clerk's office, Matt? Matthew! Come on! Come on, guys. What the hell? So this is what happens, though. This is par for the course. When we come around, when we start asking questions, corrupt cops tend to run away. And this is what we're seeing right here over with the police cruiser that Matt's running. By the way, Ty, this is your hometown. Can you give us a comment here? I'll give you the mic just to hold up. Can you give us a comment on how that guy treats the townspeople around here?
Terribly. Absolutely terribly.
Right.
He's corrupt.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not just that. There's stories of him just absolutely abusing the citizens.
Absolutely.
It's terrible. So, but this is what happens. When accountability comes to town, when transparency comes to town, corrupt people run. And that's nothing new at all. It does make for a little bit less content, but you know what? That's fine. As long as we can keep corruption on the run. Well, really, though, they operate behind the scenes, isn't it? They do. They operate a lot behind the scenes, and they do a lot of their dirty work through prosecutors and judges trying to get people like me thrown in a cage. And that's their own prerogative, right? We don't stoop to their level. I don't stoop to their level and try to get them thrown in cages. I just try to get them to where they stop siphoning money from the hardworking people of the towns that they work in to their own pockets. That's what I really try to stop. But people, it looks like Matthew's gone. We are not going to get a comment out of him for you. He is, as you say, corrupt as fuck. We'll leave it at that. So everybody, we'll bring you more on this on the main channel. This is a main channel presentation, but it's a Craig Hendry live stream. If you haven't subscribed, go to the Hendry channel. Looky here, we've got a police officer running his lights. I wonder where he's going. He's certainly not code 3. He's just parading through town with his lights on. He didn't even stop at that stop sign. I mean,
Is this Matt still?
no, this is a different one. Bureaucrat. This guy's just running his lights just to parade around the town, I guess, and avoid stop signs. That's kind of mental. Come on. This guy needs to come over here. He's running stop signs. What's he doing? Is he drunk? Let's see. Is he gonna stop? Okay, he stopped there. I think I don't know, maybe everybody can tell us. Do you think that this is an intimidation tactic or something? If it is, it's clearly just failing. I'd like him to come over and make a comment. Why the heck are you running your lights just parading around town? Yeah. Well, everybody, we can't do too much. The council meeting that we've got to attend begins in 8 minutes. Begins in 8 minutes, so we don't have too much longer to go, but we are hurting for a couple of chairs around here, so I think that maybe we can go find some comfort over there on that chair over, or that, not chair, it's a retired military vehicle over there. We want to give you guys a rundown on this. This is an ex-military vehicle that has been transformed from fighting foreigners in useless and pointless wars to fighting Americans in very, very tactful and very, very meaningful wars against the civilians of America. It's been disarmed and all that. It's really just for an intimidation factor as far as like its ex-military history goes. But this is certainly the kind of stuff that a small little town of 1,000 people can get their hands on. And they can get their hands on much more than this as well, pretty much for free. Because when this stuff is hired from the military and comes back home, or maybe it never left home, these guys get dibs on it, right? These law enforcement agencies get dibs on it. And, well, you know, one of the characteristics of government things, they never do anything too great. So it's pretty tight in here. It's a pretty tight squeeze in here, and there's not really a whole lot of room to mess around in. I don't know exactly what the purposes of it is. Tyler, do you think this thing is still running?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, he thinks it is. I think it could be. It certainly could be.
They got it here in the first place. Maybe a trailer if it doesn't run.
Yeah, you'd think that it would be on a trailer. They're pretty proud of their crap here.
Yeah.
But all right, everybody, we're about to get off here. We're about to go static. We're about to go to the town council meeting and see if they will let us talk. That's really going to be the story for next time. It's going to be a little short story that they really don't allow the townspeople to talk here unless they jump through a whole lot of hoops. And so what that does is it makes it to where if somebody is kind of disabled, it's not easy for them to leave home. It makes it extremely difficult for them to come and make a comment to address their elected representatives. And of course, it makes it difficult for a guy like me too, who's just from out of town, who sees a lot of stuff going on here. But all right, everybody, we're going to let y'all go. I've been Craig Hendry with Craig Hendry Media Group. Everybody stay safe, stay free. We'll see you in